Namaste. Welcome to the video lecture series on the chapter Periodic Property and its Variation. In this video, that is video number 7, we are going to discuss one more periodic property that is known as non-metallic character. Now, before going into that, let us know what are non-metals. So, an element is said to be non-metal. If it shows a tendency to gain. One or more electron in its valence shell and results in a formation of negatively charged ion, which is known as anion, that is known as a non-metal. So element is said to be non-metal if it shows a tendency to gain one or more than one electron in its valence shell and results in a formation of negatively charged ion. So let us take few examples to understand this. I have nitrogen. Atomic number 7, electronic configuration 2, 5. So nitrogen, in order to complete an octet in a valence shell, readily shows a tendency to gain 3 electron and gets converted into N-3, that is nitride ion, and attains electronic configuration of nearest noble gas, that's neon. Attains the electronic configuration of nearest noble gas, that's a neon. Then second I am having sulfur, atomic number 16, electronic configuration 286. So in order to attain the octet in the valence shell, sulfur shows a tendency to gain 2 electron and gets converted into S-2 ion and attains the electronic configuration of nearest noble gas configuration, that's your argon, attains the electronic configuration of argon. Then I have chlorine, atomic number is 17, electronic configuration 287. So it shows a tendency to gain 1 electron and attains the electronic configuration of nearest noble gas, that's argon, but in doing so it gets converted into negatively charged ion. So here you can see an element shows a tendency to gain 1 or more than 1 electron in its valence shell and gets converted into negatively charged ion. That's why these are called as non-metals. Now, in general, non-metals will have 5, 6 or 7 electron in their valence shell. Now, let us see on what factors your non-metallic character depends. Let us see the factors on which non-metallic character depends. The first is atomic size, second is ionization potential. First is atomic size and second is ionization potential. So if the size of an atom increases, that means the size of an atom is more. So I cannot able to gain an electron because size is more, electron will be outside somewhere, so it takes large energy to pull the electron. So my tendency to gain an electron will decrease. As my tendency to gain electron decreases, non-metallic character will decrease. Second factor, ionization potential. So if ionization potential increases, my tendency to gain electron will increase because size decreases. If ionization potential is larger, that means electrons are tightly held, and that is possible if your size is smaller. So my tendency to gain electron will increase, hence non-metallic character will increase. Now let us see what are the trend of this non-metallic character in modern periodic table. So let us see what's the trend of this non-metallic character in modern periodic table. So first we are going to discuss this down the group. First we are going to discuss this down the group, that is from top to bottom. So to understand this, let me take a one prominent example from a modern periodic table, that is group 7A or 17, that's your halogen. So I have an element like fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. So as usual, we draw the nucleus of an atom. This is nucleus of fluorine, this is nucleus of chlorine, this is nucleus of bromine and this is nucleus of iodine. Now let me draw the shell. Fluorine has got 2 shells, chlorine has got 3 shells, bromine has got 4 shells and iodine has got 5 shells. Now each of this have got 7 electron in the valence shell. Each of this have got 7 electron in the valence shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let me have one electron comes closer to it. Okay, so as they have got 7 electron in the valence shell, so let them have one electron coming closer. Now just look at the size. Look at the size. Now as we can see from top to bottom, the atomic size increases. The atomic size increases. Ionization potential will decrease. Now here fluorine, which has got a smaller size, okay, so readily gains electron or readily accepts electron because of smaller size. So it is more non-metallic. Okay, but iodine, look at the size is larger because from top to bottom the size increases. So iodine will not gain electron easily because of larger size. So it will be less metallic, it will be less non-metallic, I can say. It will be less non-metallic because of larger size. So from top to bottom, your non-metallic character, from top to bottom, non-metallic character decreases. So this is about the trend of non-metallic character down the group. Now let us see how the non-metallic character changes from left to right. So let us discuss the non-metallic character from left to right, that is across a period. So let me again take one common example for this. That's our regular example which we take it. That's your third period of the periodic table. So I have an element present like sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine. Sodium 281, magnesium 282, aluminium 283, 284, 285, 286, 287. Now let me draw the nucleus of sodium here and the nucleus of chlorine. Then I'll draw the number of shells. There are 3 shells, 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Then draw the electron. Sodium has got 1 electron in the valence shell. Chlorine has got 7 electrons in the valence shell. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One electron the next one. Reduce that. Okay, now then let me draw this atomic radius. Now, as I move from left to right, I observe that the number of shell remains same. That is, here you have 3 shells. Here also you have 3 shells. Now, as you have 3 shell here, you observe that the nuclear charge increases. So nuclear charge increases, the size of an atom decreases. The size of an atom decreases, ionization potential will increase because the size of atom is smaller, the electrons will be tightly held. As a result, my tendency to gain electron will increase. Hence non-metallic character increases and non-metallic character increases. So I have sodium will be less non-metallic because of larger size. Chlorine will be more non-metallic because of smaller size. And from left to right, non-metallic character increases. From left to right, non-metallic character increases. Thank you for watching.